What strange phenomena we find in a great city. All we need do is stroll about with our eyes open. Life swarms with innocent monsters. Charles Baudelaire. Part 1. The Buildings. New York City's arguably most recognizable feature is its skyline, filled with hundreds of skyscrapers. Have you ever seen a Casey Neistat video? Skyline, after skyline, after skyline. It's magnificent. But not all cities have skyscrapers. Take a look at Paris, where there's a building height limit of only 11 stories. Or take a look at Canberra, the capital of Australia, where there are no skyscrapers whatsoever. Canberra's CBD is often known to be missed and driven directly through by travelers, as they just don't know where it is. Besides skyscrapers, other buildings define cities too. Think the Sydney Opera House, the most iconic building in all of Australia, and it's an opera theatre. But it's not like small towns can't have theatres or opera houses either. The difference is Sydney has dozens of different theatre companies, all within a small area. So maybe cities are about diversity and density. Part 2. The people. Cities are full of people, bustling around, going about their day. Cities are not just about the amount of people, but also the diversity and intensity of life. Just think about the billions of interactions that happen every day in cities. Full of gathering places, cities offer a place of connection, but also of isolation. If you live in a city, how many of those people are strangers? Almost all of them? If you live in a rural town, how many of those people are strangers? Maybe a few if someone is driving through one day? Cities are places where people of diverse backgrounds come together, whether they know each other or not. Part 3. The networks. In, out, through, under. The pathways that lead in and out of cities are varied, transporting people, food, water, electricity, natural resources. Cities are a crossroads for everything that is required to maintain an urban life. Trains enter, airplanes leave, cars enter, boats leave. Continuous motion, the intensity of life heightens. Globalization has maintained the focus of progress in life on cities for decades, housing the corporations of the world. Being global means staying relevant, growing. It means connected. It's like an international status game for who can attract the most of everything. A city is the nexus of the global world. Part 4. The feel. Cities can have lots of people and buildings, but cities are also about the culture, the intensity, the vibrancy, the connection we have with each other. They're places where your options to do whatever you want are practically unlimited. Sports, nightlife, amusement parks, practicing religion, just living. You can do anything you want. Cities are far from perfect. They're places of high wealth inequality and complex social issues. While the wealthy stand atop their fortresses of glass and steel, others struggle to make it to tomorrow. But cities allow us to define and express ourselves in ways that would have been unimaginable just a few centuries ago. This is a city.